Hi, Pisces. You know, certain things just have certain timing. You know what I mean? Um, and for some reason, I want to read you what you're going towards, like what your next step is, and that's the Lamb. So I'm very happy to have these cards. I like them so. I'm just going to read out of the book, okay? Because I'm learning another person's perspective. It says, the Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with an utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Okay? This is actually like the 7th time that I've recorded your reading. There were so many emotions, Pisces. It was like guilt and shame and anger and sadness and resentment and gossip and drama and this and that and the other thing. It was all like warped up in one big bleh, you know? And now here we are. For most of you, wherever it is that has brought you to this place was uncomfortable. It was like a test in your own grace, right? And how graceful you are. A test in your appreciation for things, right? Or for some of you, even the lack thereof, right? Again, your next step, where you're going, this Lamb, that's paired with the star, okay? Just a minute. Well, I heard, why do you feel the way that you feel? What is it really? Have you have to figure out how to put something. How do I see this? Just a second. You have to figure out how to let go of something, put something behind you. Which in a way it expresses that you have to let go of something, right? You won't be able to take all of it with you, right? for what it is that you're trying to go after in the future. But I also see why, again, are you trying to go after what you're going after? What is it about it? What, again, why is it that you feel the way that you feel? Right? Why are you after what you're after? What are you after? You know? Which is interesting, because that's after, right? It means that because usually whatever we're after, we're behind it trying to catch it. But if you're after it, you're before it. So maybe some of you are projecting things way into the future, like that aren't even tangible. They aren't even real, right? It's just like, I heard for some of you, it's just in your head or in your feelings, right? There's a projection of sorts. But this is why you really have to go within and be quiet and be like, why do I feel the way that I feel? And what is it that because maybe for some of you, you actually receive what it is that you have been asking for, because we always do in a way. But this card, although everyone sees it in a happy-go-lucky way, it also can represent where you have to, again, she has no clothes, right? You have to, you can't bring everything with you. You can't have it exactly the way that you had it, right? Your friend circles change, maybe even your location changes, like your desires, your wishes change, right? Because you listen deep within and see, again, why do you feel that way? Because however you feel, especially you being so much water, and Jupiter traditionally ruling you, it's an expansion of water, right? That's the ocean. You can't keep taking that with you, or all your relationships are going to end the same way that they always have, right? It's going to have the same problems. It's going to be the same situations, right? Now, can you fix that? Yes. But you have to let go of something. You have to realize that you can't fight whatever it is that's going on, that's ending, or that has ended. Right? Again, the past, whatever all that is. It could be last month, it could be last week, it could be, 10 years ago. 5 years ago, whatever. It's everything has a timeline. And so you were comfortable somewhere, sort of, and then you were uncomfortable. And again, some sort of test in grace and appreciation and things like that. And again, because I think for some reason, it keeps showing me that people ask for what they want, right? They're like, oh, I want that. And then you get it. But again, I heard, why do you feel the way that you feel? Or I heard, why do you feel the way that you feel? A lot of you are learning great deals through your relationships with other people, okay? Particularly the romantic partnerships that you had, or like really close one-on-one emotional relationships with people, right? Like, what are those all about? What are those all about? Because it's interesting. You have this Eagle card in the future. This is what is helping or hindering you, paired with the Knight of Cups. And in the book, it says that when this card appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your own transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. maybe some of you don't believe that you're worth something, right? There's some sort of insecurity in there, or again, some sort of pain that's been lingering from the past, that's interrupting you actually receiving what it is that you want, and not just in the physical world, but like have it be emotionally satisfying, I really sense you should listen to Aquarius's reading. It's significant here, okay, for this time frame. There will be hints in there to let you know it's something about your own healing, right? I heard again, why are you going towards what you're going towards? Let me see. Why are you going towards? It is something karmic. But I don't see it in a bad way, because no, that you get the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're fine. The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, Four of Wands. It's a positive thing if you want it, but I guess it's because this is your help or hinder section. It's like, do you want to accept? Are you willing to accept where it is that you are, and what the karmic tests that you're going through are? Right? Are you willing to face them? Are you willing to really listen in to your own body and to the people and situations around you, and be reflective enough to, and I've been telling you actually the last month or two, something about Libra. They actually received the gazelle also, and they just showed up. So, for some of you, it could be your 7th house, or wherever Libra is. But the point is, of course, person. But the point is just 12. The point is that it's, well, every relationship that we have with anyone is to teach us something about ourselves, so that we can walk through life with less armor and more of an open heart, more honesty, right? Like, everything in life isn't just peachy keen roses and whatever. It's like, no, sometimes it's sharper, right? Like these talons of the eagle. It's like sometimes it's a little bit sharp and we get to the point, right? But we have to get to the point to be able to shine. You gotta polish something, Maybe you're polishing your listening skills. Maybe you're polishing more about why you choose what you choose, and why you walk away from the things that you asked for. Whether that be just from the lesson or from that person. I don't know, maybe some of you are sabotagers, I don't know. But, maybe that's a family trait. Very well could be. What are the traits you get from your mom that are, that you're learning about? You're like, whoa, I totally react. Yup, just like my mom. You know what I mean? Think about that. Take a big old gander about what that all is, and realize that, yes, that's a big part. Interesting. That's a big part of what is happening here. Right? What you're releasing about. I heard, you can't control anyone else's relationships. It's none of your business. I heard you can put your 2 cents in, but it goes back to, why do you feel the way that you feel? Right? What is it really? How many times have we asked that question? Fascinating, Pisces. You're so watery. What is it? You always are such an interesting reading. I usually have to wait to the end. Yeah, because it's so much water. You're so much water. But when you're in a good space, so creative, so spiritually, mystically, I don't even know. Mystically is not a word. Mystically. Anyway, thanks for being here. Okay. Thanks for taking the time to listen. Okay, really listen quietly. Really listen quietly. Ears open. Ears open, mouth shut. Right? Ears open, mind shut. Just ears open. Heart open. Thank you for all your wonderful support. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for your love. Peace.